Yeah, I mean, it's definitely our job to know that, yeah, we still have a job to do. We have to focus on our job, but also still being human beings and understanding that what real life is all about, too. But I hope that by us going out on the floor and us playing the way we played tonight, not the way we played against San Antonio, but the way we played tonight, and hopefully in the next few months or whatever it is, years until the city is back up, that we as a Lakers franchise and the players that's going to be playing for the Lakers, give just hope and pride and excitement and things of that nature. Sports has always given people an opportunity to kind of just like temporarily forget about whatever they may be going through, us being such a big part of the LA community, along with a lot of other sports teams, but we know how important the Lakers is to the community. Hopefully we can provide that for a lot of families.
As a whole, offensively and defensively, what made the biggest difference in the second half?
Just play harder. I think defensively we were just disruptive. Obviously Tyler Hero got away from us, but I think guys took pride in the defensive side of the ball. Austin Max especially, gave us all our guards. But I think we just came out in the second half and just played harder. Getting the loose balls, the 50-50 balls we were getting, holding in one shot. And then us, getting stops just, let us get out and run. And they couldn't set up that zone, which is kind of making us a little stagnant. So, in order to combat, the zone that they were playing, you just get stops. And then now they don't have a chance to get into it. So we just was able to get stops in the second half.
Throughout the course of the season, whether it be in good moments or sometimes not so good moments, we often have heard the word connected with this group. When it comes to making that consistent, what's required of you guys?
Just always being together. I mean, no matter if we're up, we're down, we can't be front runners, and when we're up, that's when we're connected. Even when we're down, that's when we have to be the most connected. And I think tonight, even in that second quarter, when they went on that run, we were still able to just be connected, came into halftime, made adjustments, and just stayed together, and was able to go out in the second half and get stops, and just stay on the string. So no matter if we're up or down, just got to be together and just always believe that we can win the basketball game.
JJ told us that part of his message to you guys in the morning meeting was that leadership can come in a lot of different ways. It's not just being vocal about it, and he needed it from everyone in the locker room. He said tonight you diving on the floor for a loose ball was an example of the type of thing he was saying. How did that message land from your perspective, and was it a message that was kind of needed at this stage of the season?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the two main guys being Bron, but leadership in different ways from everybody. It doesn't always have to be vocal. Like you said, some guys aren't vocal. Bron is probably more vocal than anybody as far as the leadership standpoint. And you go out there and by doing your job, like you said, diving on the floor. If you're a shooter, shoot the ball, make the shots. Obviously rebounds, like whatever it is required for you to do for us to get a win, just do it. And that's how guys outside of me and Bron can lead, and them guys also have more than enough right to say what they have to say as well. It goes back to being connected. So I think everybody in the locker room just needed that. The coaching staff also told us that they can be better in that department. So we all just just wanted to show that we are connected and anybody can lead.
Did you feel like you guys improved in terms of attacking the zone throughout the course of the game?
Obviously, making shots, helps with them getting out of the zone, but just getting to our plays, the proper spacing, and anytime the ball got middle, we was able to make some good reads, whether it's for layups and dunks or kick out threes. So, but I think it wasn't even, when they were in the zone, us coming down. It was us about getting stops where they couldn't even get back in the zone because, it was making us a little stagnant and shooting a shot that we probably didn't want to take. That's what the zone, is used for. So, to combat that, like I said, we were able to get stops and get out and run. Now they can't really get into the zone.
There was nothing we changed schematically. I implored our team to talk more and play harder. And I thought we did that. There were stretches, don't get me wrong, there were stretches of the first half where we played hard and they made shots and all that. But, you know, we talk about this all the time. The NBA is it's very different than it was 5 years ago. It's much different than it was 10 years ago. The requirement to win a basketball game is enormous against anybody in this league. And it starts with playing hard and being connected and talking. And I thought we did a great job. It's small stuff. Jackson played 14 minutes, his best he's played since he got back from injury. And he was great with his talk. LeBron, AD, AR, those guys led tonight. All three of them were very vocal. We showed a really high level of resolve that we've had at times. We can point to games where we get down and teams are making shots, and I thought we created really good looks from the zone when they went to the zone in the second quarter. They didn't go down. We trusted the process, and we made shots in the second half, but it was really our defense that allowed us to get back into the game and ultimately win.
Jovic had that three in the corner, and then out of a timeout, I think LeBron scored 7 straight. Had a couple of passes to Rui backdoor. What did you see from him in that fourth quarter?
Yeah, just his comfort level closing a basketball game is obviously very high, and they ended up going man finally. After that first bucket against the zone, they finally got out of the zone and they went man, and we got to his spots. One out of pick and roll, one out of that left post. But again, he scored and it was great, but we got stops, and we were able to take that from 108, 106 all the way up to whatever it ended up being, 9. So the defense was everything tonight.
The loss you guys had in Miami in December, Hero went for 30+. And
I didn't bring it up, Dave.
He got super hot in the third quarter of that game, and then it extended to the start of this game. Just him as a player. Can you speak on the challenge that he presents, and then what was lacking, and how were you able to turn that nozzle off in the second half?
Yeah. First of all, saw a recent press conference from Spo where he described him as a player, and he made a reference. He reminds me of a certain other player. I'm just saying, and we all, we recognize he was talking about Steph. And I told our team, and Bo told our team in the scout at the pregame meeting, you got to treat this guy like Steph Curry. That's how he's playing right now. Yeah, he's playing at such a high level. And the threes and the volume and the efficiency has just completely changed him as a player, and he's become just a real offensive weapon. And that first half, he hit 2 threes in transition. So, we didn't do a great job on one of them of getting matched up, and he's got 4-point line range and bangs one there. He made some shots in the second half. There was a step-back 3 from the left slot off a baseline out of bounds. He curled around and hit it tough, too. He made contested shots in the second half. But, I think our physicality, there was a few plays where off ball we just got into him and denied him on a top block. And, just not having him then involved in the play helps our defense.
JJ, there was a sequence. You guys were already making your run at this point, but there was a sequence where.
And to be clear, because I know how this works, okay, Steph Curry to me is clearly one of the greatest players of all time. I'm not saying Tyler Hero is Steph Curry. What I'm saying is Tyler Hero plays a lot like a young Steph Curry. Okay.
Oh my God, I love your outfit. Where did you get that shirt? It's from Lakers Land. They have a merch site with a bunch of stuff. You should really check it out. They always got something going on, not just basketball, but fashion too. Like, look at this shirt. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna cop more from Lakers Land.